What's up, everybody? Hey, welcome back to another episode of Flawless Fantasy Football. What's good, y'all? What's poppin'? Hey, back with another episode. And today, I'm going to give you guys 8 wide receivers that have massive upside that are currently ranked wide receiver 37 or later in half-point PPR based on Fantasy Pros' half-point PPR rankings. Wide receivers after wide receiver 36. So 37 and beyond is what we're talking about here, all right? We did it in increments of 12, 1 through 12, 13 through 24, 25 through 36. So we're talking about wide receivers 37 and beyond that can put some respect on your fantasy prowess this year. But before we get into that, I hope you guys, press play and press like. Pressing like, guys, is like coming, grabbing the groceries from the store, putting them in the car, unlocking the car, grabbing them, bringing them into the house, placing them all down, and locking the door once you're in the house securely. Liking the video is congruent to locking the door behind you. All right? So let's know when you're sitting down and you're planning and you're watching the videos, in order to fully feel safe and secure within watching the video, make sure you've been pressed the like. You're 100% once you do that. 100%. Nobody can knock you. Nobody can hold you. Let's get into it because I'm sure y'all done pressed the like by now, right? Okay, all right. Don't play at me, dog. So let's get to it. But first, let's get into some news and notes real quick. Because I got to give y'all some notes real quick, all right? I want to talk about something. You guys know I've been doing my mock drafts, and I was doing it from various spots from you guys. May it be from the 2, 7, 11 or 12, 12-man league, 10-man league, half-point PPR, full point. I think I even did a standard one, I think. And when I'm in the middle rounds, I was aiming for Najee Harris. I'm not sold on Najee Harris, he's kind of right there in that mixing range myself. But as it recently came out that Najee's dealing with a Lisfranc injury in his foot, that supposedly he got early in the preseason or 4 weeks ago, and he's almost through the issue. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to play around with Najee Harris this year. All right? I don't need my first rounder. I want to feel secure with my first rounder. So I'll pivot and go somewhere else. Picking Najee Harris, if he have a good year, running back 6, whatever, 5, that's not going to kill your team. Because obviously, if you're following my techniques, you're going to be well off. Oh, yeah, and special congratulations are in order for Kanoa Bill. He actually had his draft this evening at 7 p.m. And with his winnings that he won, he was one of the ones that actually won the big announcement that where he was able to have me at his fingertips or at his ear, and we went through his draft, and he killed it. Oh my gosh, he killed it. He totally bought in to the flawless fantasy football mindset, and he got players. I'm not going to get into tell you his team. I'll tell you his team later. And also I'll tell you about my first team that I also drafted, but I can't talk about it right now because I do have an opponent or two, and I had one last night. It kept trying to snipe me too, but it worked out for your boy because your boy always got a backup plan for a backup plan. You can't stop flawless. Nevertheless, let me not digress, but big shout outs to Kanoa Bill. He did awesome. But Najee Harris, he's going to drop, but I don't know. It's just I wouldn't play with it too tough. I would just be very sketchy when I can also pick somebody else that's there without the problems. That's attached to a high-end offense. somebody like a Mixon or something, because he usually go, in that range of Najee. So I just wouldn't play with it. All right? So that's just me. So I fall back from Najee at this point on. Because you can't really believe that they say, oh, it happened 4 weeks ago and he's almost through. Like, well, why you didn't tell us about it 4 weeks ago? So how can we believe you now? I don't believe that no way. I think many of y'all that have followed me enough pretty much know that. So let's talk about Ricky Bobby Robinson Jr. Obviously, he got shot. The information came out he got shot in the glute and in the lower leg. And it's not life-threatening, of course. There's no timetable saying that he won't be able to play this year, but he shouldn't be on anybody's draft boards. Of course, stock has went up for Mr. Gibson, but hey, we'll see what happens there. Also, let's talk about, my beloved Niners. Let's talk about it. So basically, 49ers and Jimmy Garoppolo have agreed to make him the highest backup in the NFL, revising his contract, and everything. So, but they are saying that moving forward is Trey Lance's team. It's under that understanding that it's Trey Lance's team moving forward. So, hey, here go your money, but understand this is what it is. So that's the deal with that. I didn't think he'll be moved. It's too late for him to be getting moved. Also, the Dolphins released Sony Michel. Just another reason for me not to like Dolphins. Because I don't like that other running back that's over there that everybody's so geeked up on. I just don't like him. But I don't trust Miami's run game anyway, so that's PPR guys that love Chase Edmonds and stuff so much. I don't like him. But that's neither here or there, because you never saw me. You mentioned him once. So, Jags have released Laviska Shenault. That's not any really real news. But, hopefully they'll be able to use that do away with to the Panthers. But it's not having any fantasy relevance, so don't be trying to be cute and pick up Laviska Shenault. Darren Waller is working on a $16 million per year extension. Remember when I said that it was contract related? It wouldn't have nothing to do with his injury. Oh, so I guarantee you after he signed that, so I can be right back out there. So you can't be believing everything that players say, their agents say, or whatever. If it's one or two things, it's usually the worst thing. Well, because I just didn't think he was injured, and I kind of felt it was a power play once I figured that money was involved. So, Lovie Smith has not named Dameon Pierce the starting running back for the Texans, but he also hasn't named anybody else. Let's be honest. It's going to be Dameon Pierce. He's just waiting to the last minute trying to be cute. So, word is also that at least 12 teams reached out for Alexander Mattison. What does that mean? Not really nothing. Doubt they move on from him because they know Dalvin's glass. I just think that's smoke, but we'll see. And Juju, with his knee injury, and MVS, with his concussion, both of them are back at practice. Pretty much think that's everything. Yeah. All right, let's get to the freaking wide receivers, 37 and beyond. So, let's start. We're going to use some blue. We're going to use blue today. We're going to use blue, okay? Wide receivers. I don't know why I got to put this up here like that. I just feel like that's the thing to do for some reason. All right? So let's first go with wide receiver 37 currently on half point PPR. And we'll go with Mr. Drake London. Drake London should have all the opportunity in the world. The number one receiver over there is just him and Pitts and Kyle Pitts. They should have a lot of negative game scripts. So he should be able to stake a claim pretty good and be legit this year. Probably could be somebody's wide receiver 4 on their team, with upside. So he's explosive. He should be one of the candidates for Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think he's in the front runner for that. Definitely one of the top two because he has all the opportunity in the world for that. Drake London is somebody that has massive upside. Let's go to number 38. It's a shame that I write my dude name up here, but I have to. Allen Lazard. Allen Lazard has no reason being in the 30s with a bunch of busters and scrubs. Okay? Does not have no business being here. But the fantasy community is so freaking scared because they haven't seen it before. Again, they should have saw the 8 touchdowns last year from Allen Lazard. But they're too busy freaking smoking Devontae Adams' pipe. And when I say pipe, I mean pipe. I'm done with that. Let's move forward. I don't have to keep talking about Allen Lazard. So let's next. Who should I go with next? Let's go with number 45. And that's with Chris Olave, rookie for for the Saints, New Orleans Saints. Of course, who doesn't believe in Michael Thomas? This guy, and this guy, and this guy. And he should have all the opportunity in the world catching passes for Jameis Winston because Michael Thomas won't play for half the season, and there's nothing but a bunch of old, freaking decrepit wide receivers over there. Chris Olave should have a great year this season. Massive upside for Chris Olave. All right? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to put on my Homer hat. Okay? Just pretend like I put on a hat and it says H on it for Homer. Well, sorry, not Homer. My B. Put a B on it. That stands for biased. Okay? All right. Now, number 47 currently ranked is Chase Claypool. Now, Chase Claypool was one of my guys last year that I thought was going to do well. But Big Ben made sure I wasn't 3 for 3 in my guys last year. Jonathan Taylor, y'all saw the shirt. Tom Brady, number 3 quarterback overall. And freaking Claypool. Almost had it, but Ben Noodle Arm wanted to make sure it didn't happen. But that's okay, because this year, Deontay Johnson is just simply Deontay Johnson. He's going to make some plays, but they're putting him in the slot, and he's going to be making some plays. Now, I think he's going to lead that team in touchdown receptions as well. I said it here. You heard it here first. All right? Now, let me take off my bias hat. Next, and he's currently number 47. So let's go with 64. Currently ranked number 64. That's Josh Palmer. Josh Palmer. Now, Josh Palmer is currently the wide receiver 3 for the Chargers. And if anything ever happens to Keenan Allen, if anything happens to Keenan Allen, behind, he immediately steps into the lineup. If anything happens to Mike Williams, he immediately steps in the lineup. Plus, they're going to be playing a lot of 3 wide receiver sets. Josh Palmer has a lot of upside, massive upside this year. Even the coach said he's going to be a big part, and I believe that. I believe he scored 4 touchdowns in the past 5 weeks last year. Just check it out. It's crazy. All right? Getting you guys out of the notion of thinking, oh my God, I gotta have all these names. So when I tell people my roster, they don't look at me like I'm crazy. I know I've been through that. One time somebody asked me this and I say, oh, this guy. When I told somebody Jonathan Taylor, they didn't know who Jonathan Taylor was. And they hit and stopped playing fantasy. Oh, I don't know that guy. Of course you don't freaking know him. He's a rookie and I picked him at 502. Or if I say XX wide receiver, they're like, I remember when I picked A.J. Brown. I had A.J. Brown the first year, not his rookie, but the second year. No, it was one. People didn't know A.J. Brown, but he did well. So, collectively for my team he did. So I'm all good with it. Josh Palmer, number 64. Get that out of your head, guys. You're not here to be pleasing people. All right. 69. Currently, number 69, half-point PPR, is KJ Osborne. The dude showed flashes last year. He can beat you deep. He got short game. They're going to be passing the ball more. And another quiz. Who doesn't believe in Adam Thielen? This guy. Who doesn't believe in Adam Thielen? This guy. This guy. KJ Osborne, the next thing cracking. All right? Massive upside for KJ Osborne. Next up is number 7. Currently ranked number 80. My God. On a half-point PPR. Is Mr. Slot wide receiver Isaiah McKenzie. Don't worry about how to spell his name. Might be wrong, but who cares? You get what I'm saying? Isaiah McKenzie. He should be the slot receiver. Now, here's the thing. Buffalo trying to be slick. Buffalo always holding people back. Just like they held back Gabe Davis last year by bringing in old-ass Emmanuel Sanders. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they play games. But I understand it from a management standpoint because you want to make sure these wide receivers keep popping off, because then you're going to have to pay them and stuff like that. Plus, they like McKenzie to play kick returns and stuff. But he's basically going to be playing the Cole Beasley role. Some say he's already had a job over Crowder. Like, who the hell is Crowder? Crowder can't outperform McKenzie. But you got to pay your dues sometime, and that's what the NFL is all about. That's really what life's all about. That's really paying your dues. And number 8. Now, this is going to be a multi. And maybe I'm doing this just for giggles. Number 91/92. It's going to be a twofer. I'm putting them in the same bucket. Because it might be a world somewhere out there in the universe where this might be the case. Doubt it! But it might be the case. Upside. Romeo Doubs / I know, don't laugh too loud, but Sammy Watkins. I know, but he is the starting wide receiver for Green Bay. If he glasses out, he'll be done. But it's possible that you can see some Sammy Watkins games. All right? So those are the 8 wide receivers. Drake London, Allen Lazard, Chris Olave, Claypool, Josh Palmer, KJ Osborne, McKenzie, and Romeo Doubs and Sammy Watkins. If you got any assumptions out of this video, again, press like. Anybody that you believe should be on this massive upside that's wide receiver 37 or later, put it in the comments and holler at your boy. I'm going to comment back and let you know what I think about him. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Help your boy out with the algorithms, right? Don't be so stingy. I know y'all just like, I just want all this flawless knowledge to myself. I don't want them to reach 1,000 subscribers. I really don't care either, but I'm going to say like, comment, subscribe anyway. Doing this, guys, for you. Love the energy. I love y'all watching the videos. I love y'all commenting. Next up. What's next? If we're going to talk tight ends or quarterbacks, but I'm just going to do one video a piece on each one of them. But hold tight. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make one of those notifications, picks, or whatever, and I'm going to put Flawless Fantasy Football's top 12 wide receivers. I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to drop it in the morning so you'll have something to view. Hey, look, guys, check it out, and then look at my top 12 and let me know what you guys think. Again, it's not going to be a video. It's just going to be like one of those notifications that come in like the picture that I made the last time. I don't know what the hell you call it. But I'm going to send it out so it should be able to show in your feed. All right, so check it out first thing in the morning because I'll have it up prior to 8 o'clock. Flawless Fantasy Football. Like, comment, subscribe. Holla at your boy. top 12 wide receivers. Let me know when you see it. Bye.